Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Apa khabar and how are you? My name is Zurati Dalimi. In my previous 3 videos showing the process in more detail to record the journal entries, the double entries, debits and credits, posted to the general ledger, transferred to the trial balance, and made an income statement. This step-by-step sequence is very important to follow towards handling a full set of accounts. I have provided the 3 videos link in the description below for your easy reference. In this video, I will continue to the next of very important financial statement, namely balance sheet. So, the title of this video is Prepare the balance sheet in account form and report form with examples. To those who are new to my channel, I welcome you to watch my videos. I also highly appreciate and thank you to my followers who continue to support my channel. What is balance sheet? A balance sheet is a financial statement that shows the company's assets, liabilities, and owner's equity at a specific date. It provides a snapshot of what a company owns and owes. The information about assets, liabilities, and owner's equity items are obtained from the adjusted trial balance of the company. However, retained earnings, a part of owner's equity section, is transferred from the income statement. The total assets are equal to the total liabilities and owner's equity. What are the components in balance sheet? Component number 1, assets. Assets are accounts that track things of value that the company owns. Two types of assets are current assets and non-current assets. Current assets are convertible into money within a short period less than 1 year. For example, cash in hand, cash at bank, accounts receivable, prepaid expenses, advance payment, and inventories. Non-current assets, which are used in business, not for sale for more than a year. For example, land, building, plant, machinery, and equipment. Component number 2, liabilities. Liabilities refer to amounts a company owes to other businesses or individuals. Two types of liabilities: current liabilities and long-term liabilities. Current liabilities are the money that a company owes to outside parties that are due within 1 year. For example, accounts payable, interest payable, wages payable, customer prepayments. Long-term liabilities are the money that are due at any point after 1 year. For example, bank loan. And component number 3 is equity. Equity accounts keep track of owner's investments and the net profits and losses a company incurs. The owner's equity is the money attributable to a business owners. And retained earnings are the net earnings. How to prepare the two forms of balance sheet? A company's balance sheet can be presented in one of two ways, account form and report form, depending on the preference of those who will review the document. In account form, the balance sheet is divided into left and right sides like a T account. The assets are listed on the left-hand side, whereas both liabilities and owner's equity are listed on the right-hand side of the balance sheet. If all the elements of the balance sheet are correctly listed, the total of these two components is placed at the bottom, the totals from both columns should be equal. This method illustrates that assets are equal to the total of all liabilities and equity. In report form, the balance sheet elements are presented vertically. For example, assets section is presented at the top and liabilities and owner's equity sections are presented below the assets section. After we identify the two balance sheet forms, let's start with examples of making balance sheet from the same trial balance statement and income statement from my previous video. Number 1. Making the heading. The heading of balance sheet is made up of 3 lines. The first line contains the name of the company, Zurati Private Limited. The second line shows the title of the report, balance sheet. And the third line indicates the specific date on an annual, quarterly or monthly basis. On this balance sheet is as at 31st January 2021. Number 2. Use the same printed trial balance report which has been used on preparing the income statement. All P&L figures already transferred while making the income statement. Now we focus to transfer all the BS figures to complete the balance sheet. Begin with transfer cash figure $49,950 to current asset, followed by fixed asset car $40,000 to non-current asset. Next, transfer stock amount $400 to current asset component. Next, transfer the debtor Peter as account receivable amount $4,800 to current asset. Next, transfer accumulated depreciation car $600 to non-current asset. Next, transfer bank loan car $40,000 to non-current liabilities. Next, transfer creditor Fly Private Limited amount $1,000 to current liabilities. And the last figure from the trial balance, transfer capital Zurati amount $50,000 to equity component. Now, let's check the total balance for assets, liabilities and equity. Total assets is $94,550 and total liabilities and equity is $91,000. Why both figures are still not balanced? To remember that we have to transfer the net income figure from the income statement as retained earnings. So, we transfer the net income $3,550 from the income statement to the balance sheet as a retained earnings. Okay, now the total assets $94,550 is balanced with the total liabilities and equity in both account form and report form. Now the process of preparing the balance sheet on account form and report form has been completed. Although the presentation formats are different, both balance sheet formats show the same information. Don't forget to share and subscribe my YouTube channel. You will easily receive a notification for my new video in future. Stay healthy, stay safe and stay positive. Thank you for watching this video.